What if the most mysterious place on Earth isn't deep in the jungle or under the ocean, but frozen at the bottom of the world? Antarctica is more than just ice and penguins. It hides secrets that scientists are only beginning to uncover. Strange red rivers, ancient lakes sealed beneath miles of ice, and life forms surviving in total darkness. Some discoveries challenge our understanding of biology, geology, even history itself. Others are so bizarre, they've inspired theories about aliens and ancient civilizations. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most shocking discoveries in Antarctica. And trust me, what ranks number 1 will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Welcome to my channel, Top Bit. You're watching the top 10 most shocking discoveries in Antarctica. Let's get started. Number 10, Blood Falls, the river that bleeds. In the vast white expanse of Antarctica, a strange red river flows from the side of a glacier. It's called Blood Falls, and for years no one could explain why it looked like fresh blood spilling across the ice. At first, scientists thought it might be due to algae, but that theory quickly fell apart after closer investigation. What they discovered was far more unsettling and fascinating. The red color actually comes from iron-rich water, trapped beneath the glacier for millions of years, finally seeping out through a crack in the ice. When that iron touches the open air, it oxidizes, essentially rusting, and turns a deep, blood-like red. But what truly shocked researchers wasn't just the color. It was the fact that this ancient, sealed-off water was full of microbial life. These microscopic organisms had survived in complete darkness, with no oxygen, no sunlight, and in temperatures far below freezing. They were feeding off iron and sulfur, living in an environment more extreme than most places on Earth. This changed everything we thought we knew about what life needs to survive. Blood Falls isn't just a creepy natural phenomenon. It's a clue that life might be far more resilient and more widespread than we ever imagined. And as the ice continues to melt, who knows what else this blood-red river might reveal in the years to come. Number 9, Lake Vostok, a lost world under the ice. Buried beneath more than 2 miles of Antarctic ice lies one of the largest hidden lakes on Earth. It's called Lake Vostok, and it's been sealed off from the surface for millions of years. For decades, scientists could only imagine what secrets it held. In 2012, a Russian research team finally drilled down and reached the lake, piercing its ancient barrier of ice. What they found was astonishing. Microbial life that had adapted to total darkness, intense pressure, and freezing temperatures. These microbes weren't just surviving, they were thriving in conditions we once thought were completely lifeless. Even more intriguing, many of the organisms were unlike anything seen before, suggesting that they had evolved in total isolation. Lake Vostok is essentially a prehistoric ecosystem, untouched by the outside world since long before humans walked the Earth. It's a snapshot of the planet's distant past, and perhaps a preview of life in extreme environments elsewhere in the universe. Some scientists even speculate that larger organisms might exist in the lake, though we haven't yet found direct evidence of that. The idea of fish or other creatures swimming in those dark waters sparks the imagination and raises serious questions about what else is hiding under Antarctica's thick ice sheet. Because Lake Vostok is just one of more than 400 subglacial lakes known to exist in Antarctica. Each one could be hiding its own unique forms of life. Each one could hold clues to Earth's history or to alien biology. And we're only beginning to unlock their secrets. Number 8, the Antarctic Pyramids, natural formation or ancient ruins. In 2012, satellite images of Antarctica began circulating online. And what people saw sent conspiracy theories into overdrive. Rising out of the ice were what appeared to be massive pyramid-shaped mountains, perfectly triangular, and suspiciously similar to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Were these just oddly shaped peaks, or were they evidence of a lost ancient civilization? Some researchers quickly dismissed the idea, calling the formations nunataks, mountain peaks that stick out above glaciers. But others weren't convinced. They argued that the sharp edges and perfect symmetry weren't consistent with natural erosion. Adding fuel to the fire, old Nazi expedition documents from the 1930s hinted at mysterious structures discovered in the region. And since parts of Antarctica were once lush and ice-free millions of years ago, the idea of human or pre-human life existing there doesn't seem so far-fetched. So what's the truth? Well, geologists say the so-called pyramids are likely the result of freeze-thaw cycles and extreme weathering. But the debate hasn't died. Could we be staring at the remnants of a forgotten chapter in human or non-human history? Number 7, the singing ice, Antarctica's natural alarm. In 2018, scientists monitoring the Ross Ice Shelf discovered something strange. A low-frequency hum. It wasn't machinery, nor was it the sound of wildlife. It was the ice itself, almost as if the ice were singing. Researchers had installed seismometers to monitor the vibrations in the massive ice shelf. What they recorded was a haunting, deep sound, constantly vibrating across the ice, almost like the planet itself was groaning. But this sound wasn't just eerie. It was far more important than that. The sound was caused by the wind blowing across the snow dunes on top of the shelf. And whenever the weather changed, even slightly, the pitch and rhythm of the song would shift as well. In essence, the singing ice had become an early warning system. It helped scientists monitor the structural integrity of the ice shelf in real time. If the sound suddenly stopped or changed significantly, it could indicate cracks, melting, or other dangerous shifts in the ice. But beyond its scientific significance, there is something deeply strange about it. Antarctica is a continent with no permanent inhabitants. The sound it produces is not naturally heard by the human ear. Only machines can detect it, and it never stops. Antarctica is literally humming to itself 24/7, and its song might be the only warning we get before a major collapse. It's beautiful and terrifying. Number 6, the secret beneath Antarctica's ice, an alien structure. Beneath the thick layers of ice in Antarctica, something unimaginable might be waiting to be discovered. In 2016, a team of scientists made a shocking finding in the Antarctic ice. They detected an unusual and unexplained structure buried deep under miles of ice. The structure's shape was unlike anything they had ever seen before. It was large, symmetrical, and seemed to defy the natural patterns of ice formations. Some immediately speculated it could be a natural formation, like a mountain or a glacier anomaly. But others suggested a far more tantalizing possibility. Could this mysterious structure be of extraterrestrial origin? Could it be an ancient alien artifact buried beneath the ice for millions of years, hidden from the world? This idea gained traction when people pointed to other strange occurrences in Antarctica, like the eerie buzzing sound from the ice and the possible ancient technology found in the ice layers. It was too perfectly symmetrical, too precise to be the result of natural processes. Could this be evidence of an alien presence on Earth long before humanity arrived? Some theorists believe this could be the final clue needed to uncover the truth about extraterrestrial contact. But there's a catch. The discovery has been kept under wraps by the scientific community with no clear public explanation. The question remains, is it just a coincidence, or could it be a hint of something far more extraordinary lying beneath the ice? As the research continues, we may one day unlock the truth hidden in the frozen depths of Antarctica. Number 5, the Gambertv Mountains, the hidden Alps of Antarctica. Imagine a mountain range the size of the Alps. Now imagine it buried under 2 miles of solid ice. That's exactly what scientists discovered beneath Antarctica's surface, the Gambertv Mountains. They're invisible from space. But thanks to radar and seismic imaging, we now know these massive peaks stretch for over 1,200 kilometers beneath the East Antarctic ice sheet. The discovery shocked geologists because there shouldn't be mountains this big beneath such thick ice. Even more mysterious, these mountains are incredibly old, possibly over 1 billion years, and yet they look relatively young and sharp. That suggests something has kept them from eroding. Some theories say geothermal heat from deep inside the Earth may be keeping the area active. Others believe ancient tectonic forces created a deep rift that has preserved the mountain range's shape. Whatever the explanation, the Gambertv Mountains have changed our understanding of how ice sheets form and how they might collapse. They may also hide subglacial lakes, unknown life, and evidence of ancient Earth conditions. Yet no one has ever seen them with the naked eye. They remain a vast, frozen mystery locked beneath kilometers of silence. Number 4. The Unexplained Hot Water Lake, a mysterious force beneath Antarctica. Deep beneath the ice of Antarctica, a curious and unexplained phenomenon has baffled scientists for years. In the heart of the Antarctic desert, beneath miles of freezing ice, lies a hot water lake. Its existence was only discovered in the early 2000s. What's most baffling is that the lake remains unfrozen, even though the surrounding environment is one of the coldest places on Earth, with temperatures plummeting to 60 degrees, 76 degrees during winter. Scientists have been left wondering, how is this lake not frozen solid under such extreme conditions? The lake, known as Lake Whillans, sits beneath approximately 800 meters, 20,600 feet of ice, yet it is kept liquid by a mysterious source of heat. But where does this heat come from? Some scientists believe geothermal energy from deep within the Earth is responsible for the warmth, but others aren't convinced. Could there be a hidden energy source far beneath the ice that we don't yet understand? What makes this even more strange is the fact that when researchers drilled into the ice and reached the lake, they discovered microbial life thriving in the hot, pressurized waters. These microbes are living in extreme conditions that we once thought would be impossible for any form of life to survive. Could this be evidence of life thriving in places we've never looked before? Could this be a glimpse of how life could exist elsewhere in the universe, in conditions we thought were too extreme? What's even more mind-boggling is that Lake Whillans is just one of many hidden lakes beneath the Antarctic ice. Each of these lakes could hold more secrets, from ancient microbial life to unknown energy sources, and possibly even evidence of a totally unexplained force beneath the ice. The mystery of the hot water lake raises a chilling question. What else lies hidden in Antarctica's frozen depths, waiting to be discovered? Could we be on the edge of uncovering something far more extraordinary than we ever imagined? Number 3. The Elongated Skulls of Antarctica, Alien Life or Ancient Civilizations. In 2016, archaeologists discovered 3 unusual skulls in Antarctica. While they appeared human, their foreheads were strikingly elongated. Unlike any modern human skull, experts confirmed that the rest of the skulls were anatomically similar to modern humans, but the strange shape raised questions. The mystery deepens when similar elongated skulls were found in Peru and Iraq. The first discovery occurred in 1928 in Peru's Pisco province, where archaeologists uncovered over 300 elongated skulls. These skulls, now in museums, have baffled researchers for decades. Genetic testing revealed that the mitochondrial DNA in these skulls is unlike anything found in humans or primates. This unique DNA has never been seen in any species on Earth. Some speculate these skulls are evidence of extraterrestrial life that once lived on Earth. Others believe they could be relics of an ancient civilization that once thrived in Antarctica before the continent was covered by ice. Could these skulls be proof of a forgotten civilization that practiced skull elongation, or even proof of alien visitors? As research continues, the mystery of the elongated skulls may reveal answers that could change our understanding of history. Number 2. Prehistoric fossils, dinosaurs beneath the ice. Antarctica may be a frozen desert today, but it wasn't always this way. Millions of years ago, it was warm, forested, and full of life, and roaming through those ancient jungles were dinosaurs. In the 1980s, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery. They found dinosaur fossils beneath the icy surface. The first major find came in 1986 on James Ross Island. It was a fossil from a plant-eating dinosaur. Since then, researchers have uncovered fossilized bones, teeth, and even ancient trees. Some belong to massive sauropods, gentle giants with long necks. Others came from fierce predators related to the Allosaurus. These creatures lived over 70 million years ago, back when Antarctica was part of the supercontinent Gondwana. But as the Earth shifted and cooled, the continent froze. And for millions of years, these fossils were locked beneath the ice. Now, as climate change and melting glaciers expose more terrain, new fossils are being revealed, some in nearly perfect condition. These discoveries are rewriting what we know about Earth's history. They prove that even the most remote corners of our planet were once full of life. What other prehistoric secrets could still lie buried beneath the Antarctic ice? We may only be scratching the surface. Number 1. The lost civilization beneath Antarctica. Ancient ruins hidden in the ice. Beneath Antarctica's thick ice sheets, an ancient civilization might be waiting to be discovered. For decades, scientists have found evidence suggesting that Antarctica was once a temperate land without ice. Geological findings and ancient pollen in ice cores point to a time when life thrived here, possibly even an advanced civilization. In 2014, scientists made a shocking discovery. Satellite images showed strange anomalies deep beneath the ice. These anomalies resembled man-made structures, symmetrical and geometrically perfect, far too precise to be natural. Some of the shapes even looked like massive pyramids. Others appeared to form complex networks of structures. Could this be evidence of a lost civilization, buried beneath the ice for millions of years? The idea of Antarctica being home to an ancient civilization isn't new. Some believe a cataclysmic ice age wiped out this society, leaving everything buried beneath layers of ice. Others speculate that extraterrestrials may have been involved, suggesting these structures could be alien in origin. In the early 2010s, radar scans and satellite images revealed even more strange details. These structures didn't just look like ruins. They seemed to be arranged in a very organized way, as if they were once part of a vast underground city. But here's the chilling part. These discoveries have been kept largely secret by the scientific community. There's been no clear public explanation for what's been found. Why are these monumental findings hidden away? Could it be that they're too dangerous to reveal? Could this be the final proof that Antarctica was once home to an advanced civilization, or even extraterrestrial life? Or is it simply the result of natural forces? As research continues, the truth behind these discoveries may eventually be revealed. And if it is, it could completely change our understanding of Earth's ancient history. That's all for today's video. Which of the 10 amazing discoveries in Antarctica left the deepest impression on you? Feel free to let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.